Alright guys, we are back for segment number 7 of my 2025 4th of July special. We just played some Super Smash Brothers for the Nintendo 64 and that was a whole lot of fun. So, for our next segment we are going to be playing Mario Golf for the Nintendo 64. So let's see what happens in this game. Alright, anyways, let's go to one player, and I'm of course going to play as Mario. Alright, we'll do a tournament game, and I think we'll do the Shy Guy International this time. Alright, let's get started with hole number 1. We're starting off with a strong 20 mile per hour wind right here on the first hole. Let's go ahead and aim right here. Alright, there's a nice shot right there to start off. Alright, we're on the fairway. Alright, let's go with the 7-iron here on this shot. We almost had another perfect shot right there, but good enough. Oh, we're in the rough right there. I was a little bit short of the green, but it's alright. Alright, on the green. Alright, we're going for par. Got it. Alright, not a bad start right there. Alright, we're starting off in a tie for 7. Alright, let's go to hole number 2. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll try the 9-iron. Alright, that'll work.
Nice on.
Alright, we're going for birdie this time. Got it! That's what I'm talking about. That puts me up to a tie for 5th. Alright, moving on to hole 3. I'll go ahead and use the power shot this time. Perfect! Alright, staying on the fairway, that's very good. Alright, let's try the 3-wood here on this shot. And we're unfortunately in the waste area right there. Oh well. I'm going to get a little bit of extra distance on the ball right here from where it is at. Okay, that's not too bad.
Nice on.
Alright, we're going for another birdie. Yeah, baby! Got 2 birdies in a row right there, and now we're up to 4th place on the leaderboard. Alright, let's head to hole 4. Oh boy, this doesn't look too good. Yeah, that is in the sand. Oh boy. I don't think I'm going to have any choice but to play this one safe. Alright, at least we're on the fairway now. Okay. I think I'll try the 9-iron. I'm on the green now. Alright, let's see if we can make this putt for a par. Oh, we almost did. So it looks like it's going to be a bogey this time. Alright, let's go into hole number 5. But now we got rain for this hole right here. Okay, I'm going to try a power shot right over here. Perfect! Well, it's in the rough right there, but at least it's better than the sand. Alright, let's go with the pitching wedge. Alright, got that on the green.
Nice on.
Alright, can we make a birdie right here? Let's find out. I'm gonna go about halfway on my power, and we made it in! Well done! Alright, let's head into hole 6. And that was a good thing I didn't risk a power shot right there, otherwise I would have lost it. Oh, we're in the rough. Not too sure about this from where it is at, but we'll just have to see what we can do about it. Alright, I'll go with the 3-iron. Alright, let's aim a little bit to the left from here. That was almost a perfect shot, but close enough. Okay, there we go. We're now on the green. Alright, a little bit of a long putt for birdie, but let's see if we can still sink this putt in. Oh, I was on the right track right there, but that was a little bit too much power. But a par still not too bad. Alright, let's go to hole 7. Alright, let's see where my ball ends up here. Alright, on the edge of the green, not bad. Alright, so let's try to sink this putt in for a birdie. And we still didn't get it. Oh well. Alright, looks like it's going to be a par right there for that hole. Not too bad. Alright, hole 8. Alright, let's go with a power shot here. Well, that's my first power shot that I lost, but that's okay. I still say we're doing just fine with them. Alright, on the fairway. Oh, great shot onto the green.
Nice on.
Alright, this is for birdie. Oh! I almost had that. So it looks like we get another par. Alright, hole all 9. Alright, let's use another power shot here. It wasn't quite perfect right there, but still not too bad. We're down to 4 power shots right now, but I think we should still be okay with them. Oh, we got a potential chance of trying to get a good shot on the green, but the only problem is that I have a small red area. If I risk the driver, I'd rather not risk it. We can possibly, however, try to get near the hole right here with the help of a power shot right there if I want to do that. But I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll risk it that way. Why not? I'll aim a little bit more to the left as well. Okay! Glad I took that risk right there, and I don't lose that power shot at all since it was perfect. We're in the rough, but it's alright. Oh yeah! Got a chip in for Eagle! Let's go! That was incredible! Alright, so we're now up to 3rd place at the moment, and we're now going into the half turn. So let's move on to hole number 10. I'll just do a regular shot here.
Nice shot.
Alright, that looks good. Oh, we're in the rough, but at least it barely avoided that sand trap. Alright, now we're on the fairway. Let's try to get a good chip shot onto the green from here. Alright, on the edge of the green. Alright, so this putt is for par. I may as well go full power here with the short range. And it still couldn't quite get there. Oh well. So it looks like we're gonna settle for a bogey here. Alright, heading to hole 11. I will try a power shot right there. Perfect! Oh, that's unfortunately in the rough. Alright. Try aiming right here with the pitching wedge. Not a bad shot right there.
Nice on.
Alright, for birdie. There you go. That's more like it. Alright, heading into hole 12. Okay. I'm going to try the 2-iron right there. And same a little bit more to the left.
Nice shot.
Alright, that's a nice shot. I just went past the green a little bit right there, but it's good enough. Alright, let's try to get a good chip shot from here if we can. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Alright, so we're going for a par. Got it! Alright, up to a tie for second place right now. Alright, heading to hole 13. Alright, I'm gonna try a power shot from right over there. Oh no, that does not look good. Oh man, that's out of bounds. I didn't think the wind would really blow my ball very far right there in that direction. Alright, well we got 3 power shots left right here, but we want to try to make sure we put them to good use. So after that horrible shot that we had right off the tee, right there, I'm not going to risk a power shot this time right here just to play things safe. Alright, how about we try aiming right over here. That was a little bit too far to the left right there, so it looks like it's in the rough. Alright, I'll try the 6-iron right there. Alright, we are on the green now, but we have over a 50-foot putt right here for a bogey. Not really feeling all that great about this. Well, we were pretty close right there, but it was only worth a try. But it's unfortunately going to be a double bogey this time. That could not be good. So I dropped down to 3rd place for now. We still have 5 holes left here, so let's move on to hole 14. Alright. Let's try aiming right here with a power shot. There we go! That was perfect. Oh, that's in the rough. But we do have a good chance of still trying to reach the green from here. Alright, let's go and aim right here at the 4-iron. Another nice shot. Alright, I'll gladly take it. So this putt is for eagle. Oh, so close. But it's still going to be a good result right there that we're going to get with a birdie. Alright, back up to 2nd place, and let's head to hole 15. Alright, I'm going to try the 6-iron right here. Couldn't quite land on the green right there, but that's okay. Looks we're on the fairway. All's close to a chip in right there, but good enough. And that is a par. Time to see what happens now in hole 16. Just have 3 holes to go. Alright, I will try a power shot right here. Wasn't perfect, but it's okay. I still got 2 power shots left with me. Oh, that's in the rough. Alright. Well, let's see if we can get a good chip shot from here. Alright, that wasn't too bad.
Nice on.
Alright, got a pretty good chance at a birdie right here, but let's see if we can make this putt here. Yes, we can!
Birdie.
And now we're in a tie for the lead with Shy Guy at the moment. Alright, 2 holes left right here, but let's see what happens in hole 17. Okay. Let's go name right over here. Let's see where this ends up at. Oh, right in the sand. That cannot be good. Alright, let's just see what we can do about this shot from here. I'm going to have to increase the range a little bit like this. And that still didn't help right there. It's going to go right in the sand again. Alright, I'm going to have to use a safe club right here so I can actually land on the fairway here. Let's try the 8 iron. Okay, that's better. Alright, let's try to land on the green from here. I'm going to go with the 6 iron right here on this shot. Oh, that just went a little bit too far. It's just in the sand. Alright, we're going to have to be very careful here on this shot. Alright, there we go. But all because of some horrible shots right here that we had on this hole right here. We're gonna unfortunately get a bogey. Alright, where am I at right now in the standings? Alright, we're still in a tie for the lead, but now I'm tied with Womp. Alright, it's time for the 18th and final hole. We gotta try to make this good here if we want to still have a chance to win this tournament. Alright, let's use a power shot right here. And that was perfect! Very good. Alright, we're on the fairway. Alright, now let's see how my next shot from here plays out.
Nice shot.
Alright, Barry sitting on the green.
Nice on.
But we have a little bit of a long putt for birdie, but let's see if we can still make this from here. Oh, so close. But we'll still finish it off with a par. And looks like I tied with Womp for the win overall at the end of this tournament. So it wasn't a bad game that we had, but it could have possibly been better if it wasn't for some of the best shots that we had. But I still say right here we did pretty good overall as we ended up with 3 under par.
Mario is a monster.
So anyways, I do get a golden trophy right there, so that's very fantastic. Alright, anyways, that is going to do it for Mario Golf for the Nintendo 64 as part of my 2025 4th of July special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.